Hello. So I've been bad. I haven't made a video since I think it was May, maybe April. Here I go again, making mistakes. But reason why is I got another job and I've been doing landscaping, and so I've been busy with that. I am happy to announce that I'm down 17 pounds. But lately my diet went downhill. We went on vacation in the beginning of July for the 4th. And I fell off then, and I haven't been back on. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to get back to it again. But there's been a lot happening as well. I've found out that I have to have a hysterectomy, and that is actually on the 25th of this month, so not that far away, like 2 weeks and 3 days away. I went in for my pre-op appointment today, and they had to do an EMB. So I know this is a weight loss thing, but I figured I would also add in hysterectomy stuff because I'm only 34 and I'm having to do this, and it sucks. So I kind of want to do step by step and kind of keep track of how things go with it, so that way other people who have to have one can look at the video and get answers to what they, what questions they might have, and maybe I can help somebody else. So reasons for my hysterectomy, I've been dealing with cysts pretty much since I ever became a young lady. My doctor told me 2 years ago that I had PCOS, but apparently it's been in my chart for many years, and I didn't even know until 2 years ago. So I do have PCOS, and I guess they're gonna check me for endometriosis when they do the surgery, so I'll find out on the report if I have that. I had a CT scan done for another doctor for some issues I was having, but in that CT scan they found lesions on my uterus, and so they sent that over to my gynecologist. When I spoke with my gynecologist, I told her all the symptoms I've been having for years, the pain I deal with, periods all over the place these days. I used to be regular 28 to 32 day cycle. Sometimes I'll go 3 months without one, and then other times I'm like every 2 weeks, if that. I have a lot of clots, pain during intercourse, bleeding after intercourse, not every time, but a lot. And then just the pain. I get these really bad spells where it feels like all of my insides are just like falling out, like gravity's just pulling them out, and it stops me in my tracks, and it's painful. It's kind of hard to explain what it feels like, but it just stops me, and then I can't do anything. The last one I had was so bad, I was basically in bed for a week afterwards, recuperating, trying to feel better and get my strength back up. So I'm having a full hysterectomy. So they're removing my uterus, my cervix, and my fallopian tubes, but they are leaving my ovaries, so that way I don't go straight into menopause, especially since I am only 34. As for dealing with the cysts after having the hysterectomy, she said that, staying on birth control will keep those under control. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just hoping that all the pain goes away afterwards. I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous. I started being less nervous for a while there, but then today, after going in for my pre-op appointment and having the EMB done, which is an endometrial biopsy, and that was super painful. My nerves have been on edge since I got home because it hurts, and I'm just like, what if the surgery doesn't work? Or what if I have the surgery and I didn't actually need it? Or what if I have the surgery and I really needed to get my ovaries out too? So it's like, and then you think about all the things afterwards, like, um, they're putting in a vaginal cuff, because where your cervix and uterus is, I mean, that keeps your bowels and everything up inside of you. So once those come out, they have to, sew up your vaginal area so that way the bowels and stuff don't fall out of you. So that's nerve wracking. So I'll be on pelvic rest for 8 weeks and basically just in bed for 6 to 8 weeks after surgery. I've joined some Facebook groups and stuff for women who have had hysterectomies, and they've told me, walk every few hours for at least 5 minutes to help so you don't get clots and stuff. So I'll definitely be walking. I'm not going to just be in bed rest. Like, no, I can't do that. I'm usually an active person. I'm a landscaper, so I like to be outdoors. I like to do things and keep moving. So I'm kind of bummed about being out of work for that long too. But I'm also nervous about weight gain after hysterectomy. So that's why, another reason why I'm making this video, because I gotta hold myself accountable, because I'm not going to be very active for those 8 weeks and I don't want to gain the weight. So I really need to focus on my eating habits and drinking my water, because lately all I've been doing is just eating like one meal a day, and I've been drinking my water, especially when I work. I drink a lot of water to stay hydrated out in this heat. But like, I've been eating one meal a day, usually dinner, and I just don't have an appetite. And this has been my problem in the past, because what I'd started doing was eating the 5 small meals a day and doing the intermittent fasting. So my window was from 9 to 5. Every 2 hours, I would have either breakfast or a snack, lunch, snack, dinner, So, and I lost. And so I know it's working for me. So I just have to get back on it. It's so hard sometimes, but I know what I need to do. So part of the problem with my surgery is that I'm not supposed to do stairs. Well, as soon as you come in my house, there's stairs to get up to the main level. And they wanted me to sleep in a recliner for the first week to 2 weeks. People said it's easier to move around and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, I'll sleep in my living room. Well, then my husband was like, well, there's no bathroom on the main level. I wasn't thinking about that. So we moved one of my old recliners up into our bedroom. And so that's where I'll kind of camp out. So that way my bathroom's right here next to me. And luckily I also have a bed that raises up, sits me up. So when I transfer over to the bed, I'll just push the button to sit me up and help me get out of bed. So I'm not using those abdominal muscles. Working out, sadly, I really can't do anything at first, because basically everything you do and exercising, you're using your core muscles. So I have to be really careful with that. I do have some, little 1.5 pound weights I can use and maybe work up to my 8 pound, because like my restriction is 10 pounds. I can't lift anything more than 10 pounds. So maybe I'll do that and do some bands and stuff. And then walking. Luckily, it's going to be fall soon, hopefully, if the Missouri weather gives us a fall. And it'll be good weather to go at least walk around the neighborhood every night. But yeah, so that's my update. I am down 17 pounds. Have to have surgery. School's about to start. The kids start school a week before my surgery. So at least we can kind of get them back on schedule before I'm out for 8 weeks. I have a high schooler, guys. My oldest daughter is going to be in high school. It's a scary time. High schooler, a 4th grader, 2nd grader, and then my son is going into pre-K. So he'll be gone Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays full day. So that's exciting. But so yeah, there's my update, and I'm gonna try my hardest to update even more again. But thanks for sticking with me, and we'll see how things go from here. Wish me luck.